It's a great break.
Mhm.
I don't think he made a ball, but it was
And he was right up
hit it
against that
really
nine
powerful.
too.
Well, the fortunate thing is, well, okay, there's a solid down, 7 balls down, which doesn't dictate what suit you are, so. I like that shot. He does leave stripes open. However, that 11-15 is not a super easy situation to deal with. So yes, he does leave him an option, but he leaves him an option to the less ideal um set, in my opinion. Ah, Sir Wyatt is coming back. Hello, Wyatt.
Hey,
How'd you do against drop over there?
oh, bass dropped,
Yeah,
as he does. Yeah, he got me.
I wandered over there a
he
couple
does that.
times.
He does that.
I had chances. He after the match, he had some nice words for me. Yeah, he pointed out some chances I had. I knew it. Matches against him, matches against players like that are going to swing on just a minimal number of shots.
That was the hot seat match.
It was. So yeah, I'm still in it. I'm on the B side now. I'm not sure I'm playing. Maybe Dave Wiegelhaus. Maybe the winner of the Dave Wiegelhaus match there.
Correct. Yes, that is correct. Yeah.
Do you know who his opponent is? Yeah. Anyway, all right. First rack here. So what was the score in Jude's match against Jason Harkrider?
Must have been 4-1.
Oh wow, Nicole, is that right? Jude got Harkrider 4-1.
Yes, that is correct.
Wow,
He was actually just telling me that ball that he just shot, it skid on him and didn't quite behave as it should have. Sorry, he's a big boy. He'll figure it out. He'll get back. I don't see this as, I mean, I've been proven wrong before. I don't see this as a very easy run out. So
We can take a look.
It could be a big draw shot here. If he gets a good draw shot here, it could be doable.
Yeah, according to the bracket there, Jude ended up winning against Harkrider 4-1.
Okay. Oh, he overcooked that and made it. Oh, he made his problem worse, I think. Unless that 9 clears to the side.
that 10 ball actually goes in the corner as well.
Okay.
If it were me, I might consider that because you can bump out those others. Nope, going to the side.
Andrew said, oh, so probably a while back. You already addressed it. The audio was cutting in and out. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, don't think it was anything on
Okay.
our side. If it was on our side, there's nothing I could do.
Gotcha.
Usually, if people end up running into that cutting in and out, it's usually a buffering issue, and just try refreshing the page.
Yeah.
And should resolve.
Okay. Job there. Be queuing over the 10, but if we can drop this ball, there's a big payoff for it.
Yeah, but all you got is follow.
Yeah.
You're looking at that follow, and I mean, yeah, sure, 11 in the side, I guess, but I would not want to be shooting at 10.
Oh, wow, is he looking at that? I don't like shooting that now.
I don't either, but you still got to look at it because it's there, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't like it either. You can shoot with the top if he hits that top rail, just to his left of the 1 ball. Shoot the 11 in the side.
Yeah.
Depending on what angle he is left for the 11, you shoot the 10 ball in the side or the corner, and then you can easily get on that 8. Yeah, just
Nicely done. Wow.
yeah, pull it back just a little bit to the right. He's got that 8-ball all day. I mean, it's super clean, super open.
All right. I'm getting called back to my match here. I'm going to be playing David Wiebelhaus here.
All right, best of
The
luck, sir.
commentator's curse works both ways. You said there's no way there's a quick rack, and he ran through it in
exactly.
one zero inning.
No, that's totally true.
Yeah, that was really nice.
It's like I don't know what I'm doing here.
That was really nice work by Bobby there.
It was. It was. He shot it beautifully.
Well, I'm sorry to keep bailing on the booth here, but
No.
I've got at least one more match here.
Wyatt, shoot well.
Thank you.
You
Rooting
got
for
it.
you, sir.
Thank you.
And I know I've said it before, but I'm going to say it again. Thank you very much for allowing Erica and I to sit with you in the booth.
Oh,
Um,
y'all have saved me all day. You have no
oh,
idea.
no. No,
It
we just we really enjoy engaging
Mhm.
and being as much of a help as we possibly can. And
Oh no, I mean it's absolutely miserable to sit here by yourself. So I appreciate you guys coming in and sharing everything.
well,
y'all have
I'm
with me.
glad I'm less than miserable. That's good. We get new numbers here. All right, we are.
We'll update a few new numbers.
So I must admit, I have known of Bobby Holder for many years, but this is the first event that I've had the pleasure of actually engaging with him.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, super fun guy. Obviously,
Oh,
great
yeah.
player. I mean, we're here watching this match with him involved. Obviously a great player. He's been very mannerly the entire time. It's just it's
Awesome
been a pleasure.
personality,
Yeah,
sure.
agreed. Super fun and positive. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure.
And I've dyed my hair pink before, so I do like seeing another brother in pink here.
Yeah, I don't think there's a color my hair hasn't been. I got my little wild streak, if you call it, which is pretty white right now, but trying to cover up my age. I think I might have been trying to hold it, shoot the one on the side, which he still may, but I think he got kind of a little bit on the, not the wrong side, but an interesting little spot.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna end up carrying up close to that 12. Oh no, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm looking
yeah,
at the wrong balls here.
He's gonna. Oh,
Let up take my jacket off and didn't realize what G was even shooting at.
well, he's a little jacked up over the 8 now. I'm thinking 7 in the side, 6 in the corner, 5 in the other corner. But when that 5-ball in the corner, is that when he's gonna break out that 3-4? I mean, it doesn't have an option of shooting that 7, so it's 7-6-5, and then with the 5 coming off the rail.
Wow.
Okay, that changes things.
Definitely let that one fly a bit.
I'd almost be inclined to jack up, shoot the 5 out, leave the cue ball on the bottom rail where it's at. Well, except for that 11 ball.
Mm-hmm.
That's a problem. But you put the 5 in the path between the cue ball and the 4 and the 11, then it's not a problem.
You could take the option of just playing defense off the 6 and roll back in behind the 5.
True. Very true. And that saves the 11. You just got to make sure you get it back tucked in enough to not see that 9 ball. Didn't get there. It was Bobby's breakout.
Well, that is a good question.
I mean, 13 up hitting into the bottom, you don't know that you're going to get a good...
I just tried to do it though. No, and the ball's going to drop there.
Yeah. I think if he had just looked at that a little bit longer, he would have seen it.
Mm-hmm.
I think if he just looked at that a little bit more, he would have seen it. He shot it fast.
Yeah, I don't hate his decision there to try to get that busted up
I agree.
early.
No, I do agree.
And maybe if he pots that ball, it ends up perfect for him. So
I do agree. I just think he's a seasoned player. He doesn't know where the balls are going.
Yep,
so
that's right.
I think if he just looked at it for just another 10 seconds, he would have seen that potential. All right, so we're 1-1 here.
That's right.
This is a race to 4? Yeah.
It is a race to 4. I think that is the first EO8 we've seen all weekend here.
Yeah, I even the whole tournament. I am not aware of that happening so far.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah, Jude has been smashing that ball off the table.
Literally now. Oops.
Does open it up quite a bit too. There's kind of a weird stack there in the middle.
The middle's not so bad. That 3-9 is the only problem I see. All that middle stuff can be taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
There's balls that go in the corner. But yeah, I mean, the first thing you're looking at is, what is the problem? When am I addressing that problem? I don't want to address it too early because it's a problem for my opponent as well. But I don't want to wait too late, like the match earlier with Rod and Bobby. Rod waited too long to address that 10 ball, and that cost him that game, which ended up costing him the match. He waited too long to address that issue, and Bobby deals with it right out the gate.
Yep. Yeah, if he can get back into the position he wants to be in off this shot, I think he is off and running. Night ball's still a little tricky, but it goes to 2 pockets.
Correct. Yep.
Oh.
That did not do him any favors, but I think he can clip that. He can cut that 4 ball inside.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think he's done shooting for at least one more shot.
I know. You got traffic, but I kind of like going around the table and coming up table. Go 3 rails, maybe 4 rails. If you can get through, kind of like shooting that 4 into the side, going 3 rails, coming up here in this top right, bottom right quadrant, if you can.
It's interesting.
To address these balls up here.
I was thinking he would probably hold for the 6, but it kind of ends up on the wrong side of it there.
Yeah. See, I would have hit it harder and try to go a little further. You can see more, but no, he's 1 in the corner after this, and he's fine. And of course, I'm commentating like I'm a world beater, but I'm like a 540 something Fargo, so I'm not acting like I have all the answers here.
I don't even have a Fargo, and I know you're a better pool player than I am, so it's
it's funny about pool. It's like you can have all this knowledge and you can't execute, or people can execute over their level.
Mm-hmm.
They're what they know, and shot makers as opposed to pattern player.
Mm-hmm.
It's Fargo is definitely indicative to a degree
Mhm.
of a person's ability, but it is not the end all, if you will. It's not completely telling of someone's ability.
Let's give himself a little space there off the rail. I don't. Bobby's pretty good about picking out a spot and ending up there, so I can imagine he'll end up getting out of this.
Yeah, I'm just going to probably shoot that 8 side.
Yeah.
Yep, just like this.
Exactly right.
Nothing fancy. Just make the ball and don't hit it too hard. Nice and smooth.
Just like that. 3 games
2-1
down already.
Yep, 2-1. This is quick.
That draws it closer to that coin flip statistic as far as their Fargo ratings are concerned. Yeah, if you are just joining us for your first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell. That'll notify you when we go live.
You can ring my bell. Ring the bell.
Appreciate having you guys here and hope you are having a good time watching some great pool matches.
It was a great weekend. It was a lot of fun. And, every player has been just fantastic. All the matches have been very difficult and hard and trying, and everyone's trying their best, and everyone's been very respectful. And it's just been a lot of very hard, intent pool, but it's all been very, the sportsmanship has been fantastic. Camaraderie has been great. I could not ask for better. Erica and I are both very, very honored and pleased for how well this has gone this weekend. And couldn't do it without everybody supporting and everybody playing. So thank you all very, very much. All right, little combo here. Even if that 14 scores out after making that 15, he's got that 13 right there. So he doesn't have to worry so much about sitting that 14 in the pocket after making the 15. He doesn't want to get away from the pocket too far, but it scored it off his tip. Like not quite a miscue, but like a little.
Unfortunately, I waited too long to hit the replay so we could find out. But but yeah, it seemed like it was just a unusual miss there from Bobby.
So Jude's only issue here is the 1 ball. Sam sitting down in the front row watching his potential opponent for the final. All right, Jude has his I can't hear yous in his ears right now. No, so he hit it on top on purpose. He wanted to try to block that 14 ball. I mean, obviously, if he was trying to follow that 3 in, he would have hit it with bottom, but topspin on that 3 ball to follow it. But he did not want to do. He's trying to block that pocket for him. Yeah, Bobby was trying to hit that 14 where it'd come up off the rail and block that 1 ball and pocket the 3 at the same time. He just didn't get the roll he was looking for there. Unfortunately for Bobby, he's, Jude's pretty much wide open now. He just needs to make a couple balls. Yeah.
That one scared me a little bit there for a second.
Yeah, it did, but I mean, it's not the. Pretty sure that 5 ball will go from the side without a problem. Jude can actually take a little bit of a breath too, because now he's incidentally jammed up that 11-13.
So does that 5 pass the 8 to the side?
I think it does. Hard to see from here, of course. I'm like right on the center diamond, so it's hard for me to tell from where I'm sitting, but. Five, 3.
Interesting. I don't know where the 5's going to end up on it. Maybe that 3 is more center pocket than what it looks like.
I think he's going to hit it with bottom and hit it on the left side a little bit. Yep, exactly. Okay. That's exactly what I was seeing. Yep. Now he can get fancy with it, or he could just. Yep, nice and easy. Now he shot that 5-3 very, very well. Nice out, Jude.
There you go. Jude draws even at 2 now. And it is Jude's break. Updated odds there. Jude's a bit higher Fargo rating, but both these guys have been playing so well. I don't know how much that's going to factor in.
Fargo doesn't take into account what day it is or how late in the day it is.
And also 8 ball. I think they said the Fargo was more based on 9 ball and 10 ball. Is that more weighted?
It's
that way.
I'm sorry. My apologies. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
There are so many more, at least in this house. There are so many more 9-ball matches reported, and 9-ball and 8-ball are 2 very, very different games. And yes, of course, Fargo plays a factor. It's something to be looked at and considered. And if we were playing 9-ball, I think that Fargo rating would hold more weight. But this is a game that, Bobby plays 8-ball all the time, but he doesn't play 8-ball on 9-foot tables.
Sure.
Jude, when he plays 8-ball, he's at State or Vegas, and those are on 7-foot. So I think in this situation, yes, again, Fargo is definitely something to be considered, but I don't think it would hold as much weight as it would if we were watching a 9-ball match. Got good action on that, but I'm looking at that 4-ball. I guess the 4-ball does pass past the 3 if you're going to shoot it down where he's standing. Because that 10-ball's in the way, obviously, for his 4. mean, you never want to bank unless you absolutely have to.
He can get himself in a position. That is not what he wanted.
With all due respect, hey, he rushed that one. If you had just taken just another moment, he would have been fine. I think he just kind of rushed it a little bit. Not to say it was an easy combo. I mean, we've already established I hate combinations, but he's got just a tiny bit ahead of himself, I think.
That 9 ball to get himself back up tape. Quite off that 9 pretty hot, though. But I imagine Bobby's not going to have too much trouble out there. As long as he can pop this 9, get down where he can take a shot at something down there.
Right. I mean, he's going to end up somewhere in the lower third of the table. He'll have some options, or at least one option, I'm sure. This is a tough leaf to predict. I don't know how he's going to shoot the bottom left. Kind of pull the cue ball over. I'm not sure. Nope. Well, he got away with it. Got a little kiss on that 15 ball that he wasn't looking for, but
I think the worry here is, you take this 11 ball on and get that 15 moving.
Right, you don't want to put
it end up.
Right, you don't want to put it in a position to make it harder for yourself. Right, and that's exactly what he's looking at. That's what that is right there. Now you can use it as a wall. Then shoot the 13.
Gets it back out to center table.
Yeah, it's not ideal though. I don't think that ball goes up here.
I think off this 13, does that send him straight at that 3 ball too? Got a lot of stuff to run into down here.
So I don't disagree with the shot. I think if you just cut it, had the cue ball come over to the side rail, he could have shot that 15 in the side pocket over by where the cue ball is, and then shot that 14. But Jude has all the options here, because that 3 ball goes clean, no problem. Five ball, and then he has many options.
I think there's a chance he takes the 1 first here.
No, I don't think so.
Wondering how he gets back to it, and then also back to the 3 on the other side. I guess he could probably do that
Shoot
at the
this
same
one the
time.
inside. Okay.
Okay, take the 4 and then the 7 on the side and leave himself to the 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Yeah, all he has to do is leave himself right. And so the 3 ball, granted, the 14's kind of, I was looking at the table, the line from the 3 to the 8, the 14's there, but all you have to do is just pull it out just a little bit. And that 8 ball's easy. You just need to make sure you get a decent angle on that 3 ball to where you can manipulate that cue ball after it comes off the 3.
A little space off the rail, but I don't think that's going to bother him too much.
It's getting a little straight, though.
He's got kind of a small window there if he tried to draw it back. That's kind of a...
So that's what he's doing now.
Yep.
Yep,
there
right, great. Perfect.
Want to curse Jude here, but I think that's going to take him to the hill.
He was already in stroke when you started seeing
Yeah,
it. So
it's my move. I can back out halfway through if I have to.
Nice. Well, Bobby came out with a vengeance, but then now Jude's been keeping him in his chair, so.
Well, they've been trading back and forth, so, Bobby can take himself to the hill here. The nice, watching him shoot, he can break and run, so we'll see how it ends up.
Indeed. Erica's jamming over there in the tournament booth. You're so fun. I love her. She's an amazing person.
You get an 8 on the break here? Now, catch me up on the rules there. Is that a spotted 8 in this tournament?
It is not a win.
Okay.
8 on the break is not a win. He can choose to shoot where it spot the 8 and shoot, or he can re-rack and re-break. His call.
He's in the spot. Which I don't blame him for that. It's quite a spread he's got there. He must have.
Yeah, he likes stripes. Stripes are looking really good. You can see it. So, yeah, a lot of stuff that was tied up. Yeah.
Let that one run quite a bit.
I mean, he's all right, but he just, he kind of. It's not really bad at all, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the way the stripes are all spaced out, too. He's got plenty of room to work with there in the middle of the table.
That 14 is a little weird, but.
Well, we might have an opportunity here to get back over on it underneath the 1, maybe.
You could even cut it if he ended up like where his elbow is. Or that.
Yeah, he's all right if it's. Oh, man.
Oh, that ended up really, really well for him. And yeah, that's. For me, I think I'd probably shoot that 14 now. Just to deal with it, get it out of the way. Because all the other balls are up at the top of the table.
He left himself pretty straight here. If he's gonna
but
maybe opt to take that 12 on the left side.
I think I'd follow the 13 and then address the 14. I think that's what he's looking at too. Yeah. Follow that 13, address the 14, shoot the 12 in the corner, try to bump off the 7. That gets. I think we're getting ahead of myself there because we don't know where we're going to end up with the cue ball.
Oh
no!
Oh, it did. It got over there. The way that came out, it looked a little strange to me.
Yeah, thought he hit it just a tiny bit wide, but that spin helped him. The spin that he put on that ball forced it into the pocket.
I think I pull up the replay here in a second. You can see the way that spin did take over about halfway down the table there. Oh. They end up slopping it in, but of course you still get up the table. Yeah, let's see this shot here and slow it down. Maybe you can see the spin on the ball take over. No, it just looked odd.
Yeah, he hit it cleaner than I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked a little wide when it was first coming out.
Jude choosing to play defense there. Good shot.
That's not a bad shot at all.
12's tough to get to. Not that Bobby can't hit it, but what do you leave it with after?
And actually, you're looking at, he's kicking this 12. If he kicks it from the side rail, he's most likely going to break up Jude's issue with the 2-5.
And yeah, even side rail, you got to hit it with enough pace to get something to a rail.
Yep. I mean, if you,
anything for well, I mean, 3-year-old's kind of crazy here.
yeah, I'd just go 1 at this point. But if you're hitting it with speed, you're probably going to break up that 2.5, which is just,
Oh.
Or that.
He meant to hit the 12 ball there,
Or
but
that.
clipped the 7 on the way through.
Yeah, he eliminated the kick from the equation. He was just trying to get to it, I think.
Mhm.
All right, so just fixing his issue here that he has. Hit the 2, stop it behind the 5. The 2 is going to go off the 8 and hit the rail. It's going to hit the rail. It's got to get there. It has to get there.
Oh. Wow.
Oh,
Balling him
brutal.
right back.
Brutal.
And with only 1 ball left on the table, that's maybe a little lapse there in his speed judgment there.
I think we're going to be looking at Hill in a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Well, unforced error there.
Oh, use all that pocket to make sure it gets in. But leaves himself perfect on the 8. I imagine we're about to go Hill.
Yeah, those little unforced errors are just, those are the ones that keep you up at night. Or keep me up at night.
All right. So this is a
right.
semi-final match going down Hill.
Right, nice little fist bump. Give each other some props, mad props for doing so well in this event.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. And that's a great example of how this whole weekend has been. I mean, everyone's been, very respectful and granted, we're all, scrapping and trying and grinding and but
yeah, I mean, we've seen so many Hill matches too, and I mean, I've seen that fist bump every time. Everyone's enjoyed playing, and it's a lot of great people, and hopefully we see the same thing in the final.
Oh, I'm sure. All right, 1 game for 3rd or going to the final. 1 game. All right, Jude got that 3 rails into the corner break. 4 ball was down. Is anybody in the chat right now? It's been kind of quiet over there. Y'all are watching?
We were let me pull up our numbers here in just a moment. Yeah, I mean, currently says we've got 13 people in chat, but it's been bouncing around there, so some people are out there.
Thank you all for watching. Thank you.
No, a lot of people watch on their phones too, and I know it's
difficult.
I don't even know how to pull up the chat on there, to be honest with you. I haven't messed with it myself, but
it is difficult. It is.
And also, I know Rod was talking about having it on the TV, and when I have it on the TV at home, I don't have a way to comment. So
yeah, that's true. Yeah, we kind of sling it over to the TV when we're at home, and he should be buying me a steak right now. I told him when I get home, I want a steak. So.
Nice, man. I go hang out at y'all's house tonight.
He said, "What sides do you want?" I'm like, steak.
Steak,
right,
steak.
Right, babe. But like sides, what do you want? Steak. That was as far as I got. Wyatt, how'd it go?
Not great. Weeble House shot great.
Yeah, he does that.
He's a good player.
Yeah.
It's my first time playing it, and I enjoyed it.
No, he really is a fantastic. He really is a fantastic player. He really is.
Yeah, we got to see him a couple of Fridays ago, and that was my first experience seeing him too.
That's right.
Yeah, great shot.
Yeah, fairly new in town, down from Minneapolis.
Mm-hmm.
Nice guy.
No, but Wyatt, great shooting. I mean, you've been here all weekend streaming, and you played in this event. So thank you again for that.
Of course.
And then you played in last night's tournament, and Saturday night Skinny Bob's tournament. You played in the Sunday Skinny Bob's tournament. I mean, you're pulling more than double duty, and so yeah.
I wish I could have been in the booth more. Sorry about that.
I think third is more than respectable. Yeah. So good job for that.
Thanks. always get an idea what to work on coming out of these tournaments. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
you play top shooters like that. Your mistakes stand out, and you got to get a lot to work on.
And I hope a lot of players can go back and watch what they've done here on this table as well. And our plan is I'm going to split up a lot of these matches. We'll always have the full run of the stream up, but plan on splitting up the matches so people can go watch their individual matches.
Yeah, I mean, and again, thank you for streaming the women's event that we had here. I went back and
fantastic event.
I went back and watched my match versus Kim Pierce, and learned a lot and cried a little bit again. No, I'm kidding. I didn't cry, but there's no crying in pool. No, but it is really nice to be able to have that. It's a teaching tool. So not only are you providing a service for the spectators, but you're also providing a service for the players as well. You know, we can go back and look at, you know, how we remember something as opposed to how it actually was on the table. It can be two very different things. And I know Jason today was watching his matches from yesterday, and he was very complimentary of y'all. And I know it's a great teaching tool, you know, to be able to go back and see the reality of it, you know, from a bird's eye perspective, as opposed to remembering what you remember when you're at the table. It's different.
It's nice that we ended up with this Hill match here in the semifinal too. You know, Jude's trying to figure it out now.
Yeah,
I think he's going to pull that 12 next.
Yeah, this rack is going to become about the 15.
Actually, I kind of torn here between the 12 and the 15, and I think the 12 is easier to get to, and the 15 you can already see it too. And
yeah, he might come out past it on the table. Yeah, just like that, so he can avoid all the traffic and just kind of.
And you have
he's straighter than he wanted, but I think he can make do.
Yes, but he hit that ball very, very well to hit it with that much power, and for it to still go on that side, that was not an easy angle. So obviously he had the right English on that to throw it into the pocket instead of kicking it out.
Yeah, I like what he's looking at right here. Got that gap between the 2-6.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's threading.
Oh man, that is
really threading.
With Jude's stroke, I would.
I know. I kind of like
this back.
Kind of like hitting the top rail, trying to come between the 6 and 7 and shoot the 15 over to the.
Okay.
Get there.
I think he did.
Looking at his face,
His face did not look disappointed.
I was just about to say he doesn't look grumpy.
Yeah.
So. He doesn't look grumpy. I think there's a chance. All right, this is the shot for the match right here.
Oh my gosh, he hit that.
I'm surprised he hit it so hard. I thought he would just slow roll it up.
I'm shocked that he played it that way.
I thought he would just take this 8-ball top left.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't scared of it.
No.
But you know, he ended up doing this against Sam earlier and leaving himself tough shot on the 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he can play this to the right side as a bit of a two-way and leave Bobby shooting off the rail.
That's really what I'm saying. I mean, yeah, you shoot the into the side pocket. You try to stick the cue ball to the bottom rail or top rail, depending on how you're looking at the table. Just keep the cue ball over there. But it's
scratches in play if he overhits this. No, there we go.
No,
nice recovery.
Great job.